Hello everyone, Etta here. Happy Halloween. I am determined to get this video posted today. You may not see it today, but I wanted to get it posted today so that I could tell everyone Happy Halloween. It's a kind of candy kind of festive celebration kind of day, and I eat candy like every day, so it's no different for me. But I know there's a lot of you out there who enjoy Halloween and trick-or-treating and all that. So I wish you a very happy Halloween if that's what you enjoy. And I hopefully my treat for you today, hopefully, is spending a few minutes with me, I hope. But if not, maybe it's going over my box that came in from Scentsy. I did open it so that I could pull out the paper and stuff so to keep it from being super noisy. I actually have two of them. I'm going to try to post both of them today. And if I can go fast enough, I might try to do both of them in this one video. We'll see. All right, so this is a specialty club order that I did, right? I have my traditional one, which my next one wouldn't come until the middle of November, and I didn't want to wait that long for this. So I went in and created like a one-time Scentsy club so that I could get this order right away. And what I did was the day that they released the bricks for everyone, I knew that I didn't want to buy the bricks unless I knew for sure that I wanted the scent. So what I did was I added them to my club so that I could get them in bar form. And that way I could do a sniff session with you and give you my opinion, although chances are you've already either formed your own opinion, you have them, you ordered them, whatever the case may be. But I wanted to at least go over them with you so that I could give you my opinion for whatever the 2 cents it's worth. Anyways, here is what I got for the club order. I made sure to get it to at least the $60 mark so that I could get a half price item, right? I mean, might as well take advantage of that. So I did, I'm just going to start with the half price item. You know, I love to get the washer whiffs as a half price item. So I went ahead and got another tub of Cloudberry Dreams so that I could put that one in the laundry room for everybody to use. And that one will be one that we can use for clothes. The boys can use for their clothes. We can use it for the towels, all that stuff. So all right, let me pull out the bars that I purchased because I didn't get just the ones that are the bricks. I, you know, made sure to get enough so that, like I said, I'd hit the $60 mark. So here's that. So the extra ones that I got, I'm going to show you those first just because I've had them before. I really like this one. I got Cinnamon Buttercream. I think that is a fantastic in the bakery section. That one's a fantastic one. I love the way that one smells. I picked up another one of pumpkin chai. I love pumpkin chai. And I actually really love pumpkin tiramisu. I wish that one would have came back. I was about to sniff it. I just love it. And I've gone through a couple of bars already this season. So I was like, let me go ahead and replenish and get one more. Let's see. And looks like the only extra one that I got after that is a bar of graham cracker crunch, which I've seen several people in videos talk about how it smells like peanut butter, and I was like, really, it does? And so I had to go get my bar, and of course I proceeded to warm it after that. So I was like, let me get a replenishment for that one. And sure enough, it does have a little bit of a peanut butter smell. It's not an overpowering peanut butter smell, not to my nose at least. So, but I do like it. It smells really, really good. And in fact, I have, I think that's what I mixed in the living room. Since it's Halloween, I wanted to do a pumpkin kind of scent for today. So I think that's what I have. Yeah, that's what I have going in the living room. I mixed 1 cube to 1 cube of pumpkin chai and the graham cracker crunch. So I've got that warming right now in the living room, and it does smell good in there. It smells really, really good. So, all right, here we go. Brick, that's what I came here to do. So there were a couple that I picked 2 bars of the particular scent because I thought maybe it would be the scent that I might like the most of the ones that are there. So I thought, let me get 2 in case I like them. And if I don't, well, I still have 2 bars to warm up. So I picked up 1 of Sweet Orange Pomander. And I did give these a quick sniff last night with my husband because I wanted him to sniff them too. And I think Sweet Orange Pomander was one of his favorites. Although we both had the same opinion that it smelled very much like cinnamon on the top. When you smell the top, that's pretty much what you get was cinnamon. But it took us a couple of minutes, but now it's coming out easy. But you definitely could get the clove and a little orange on the bottom. Yeah, I still get a lot of cinnamon, but I definitely get some clove and a little bit of orange. And I do have in my club oodles of orange. So I thought maybe I'll try mixing it with oodles of orange. If not, I still have at least one bar, and I think it's one of the ones that's coming back in the, what is it called? Taste of the Season or something like that. Wassel Wonderland, which is another kind of orange scent, but it has more than that. This smells really, really good. I don't know how it's going to do on warm, but Sweet Orange Pomander. I really like the way that one smells. It is very, very heavy on the cinnamon though. So if you're not super crazy about heavy scented spice, then you probably wouldn't. But I still think mixing it with some more orange might do the trick. I do like it. I think it smells really, really good. It smells so strong in there though that it seems like the type that you wouldn't want to use an entire bar at one time because you would just knock yourself out probably with the cinnamon. But I think 1 cube in, like, I have 3 warmers in the living room. So if I did like 1 cube in each and then maybe do, in my Yankee warmer, which holds more because it has the Yankee, the little cup, I might put like 1 cube of that with maybe a cube of an orange, and maybe even like a cookie or vanilla bean buttercream or sugar cookie or something like that, just to kind of sweeten it a little bit so that the cinnamon doesn't take over in the room. That's just an idea. All right, I picked up one of vanilla cinnamon maple. I don't normally have a problem with maple scents. It doesn't bother me. I know that some people aren't crazy about having maple in the scent. I don't like maple if it's super strong. Like if it's saturated in maple, then it becomes too sweet, too ugh. But a little hint of maple I'm fine with. So let's see. This one I don't even remember what I thought yesterday. It actually smells good in the bar. I get maple, but very, very light. At least for me. At least on the top. It comes across really as just a spice kind of scent. Definitely nowhere near as strong on the cinnamon. This one gives me more of a bakery scent than the other one. Although for a bakery, it would be a very spiced bakery. As I take the deep breath, I get kind of the sweet maple, but even then, the maple isn't something that it's not the kind of maple that you find like somebody went heavy-handed on it. It doesn't have that kind of effect. I actually kind of like it. I'm wondering, I actually feel like even though it's kind of spiced by the cinnamon, I think the vanilla is really toning it down. And I almost get the impression that this one would be kind of a light to medium scent warming. I could be wrong. It could totally take off when I warm it, but who knows. All right, another one that I only picked up one, even though so many people raved about it. I picked up one Fluffy Fleece. And more so because this is the one that I know said that it had black currant, and I usually cannot stand currant in a scent. It's very, very rare that I do like it. So I thought, let me just pick up one. This was probably one of the ones I was most scared of for picking up the brick. And both my husband and I kind of had this same thought. He thought, okay, that's a bathroom scent, is what he told me. It's not bad, but it's not my favorite. Um, I don't know. It's just not. It seems cold sniff. I get the it's okay kind of feeling from it. I might like it more when it's warmed, but I almost get the feeling. I can't remember what other scents I was smelling recently, and I kept feeling like, which one? Okay, so we had in one of the scents of the month. I think it was might have been the October one. It had the licorice and anise, I think, in it, and I did not like it at all. I was so glad I did not pick up the kit. But I think I had gotten the single melt cup in the whiff box or something like that, and I don't like it at all because of the fact that it has licorice. And something else I smelled recently, and almost like this, I almost feel like it has either a little anise or a little licorice or something. It's almost like I feel like they bought a lot of licorice and now they're going to start putting it in a bunch of different scents. That's the way I felt. Like, can we not use a lot of licorice, please? Because you keep putting licorice in scents and I'm going to stop getting them. Because I just don't like it. So I don't know that it's in here, but I almost feel like there's even if it might just be a few drops, but I feel like it's in there. Or anise, I'm not sure. But that's the kind of vibe that I get from Fluffy Fleece. And again, it may warm and I might like it on warm, but on cold, I was kind of like, if it was a take it or leave it kind of thing, I probably would leave it. But that's me. All right, here are the ones that I got 2 of, and you could process of elimination figure out what those are. So I got 2 of pink poinsettia, and that's the everybody talks about how we all say it wrong, and I think that comes from being a kid and you can't say some words sometimes when you're young and somebody tells you poinsettia and you just say poinsettia, right? At least I did. I would probably grew up thinking poinsettia, and that's not what it says, but poinsettia, I don't know. However you say it however you want to say it. But, all right, so I remember sniffing this one yesterday, and I think someone else had already said that if you like Perfectly Pomegranate, and that's pretty much what I get from this. I haven't smelled Perfectly Pomegranate in a long time, but I actually have a brick of it, and I haven't even cut into it. So I'm going to have to pull it out and sniff it alongside this. This almost seems like it would be slightly different to the Perfectly Pomegranate in that there's a little, almost like a little raspberry or something in there. And what I would say, you know, when I think I like fizzy drinks, I like things that are effervescent. This almost seems like it would have the tiniest bit of effervescence. And I'm sure it's what the fruit throws off. But I get almost as if it was like 5% effervescent, right? Not enough for you to even get like a bubbly kind of scent from it, but more, I guess, the vibrancy of the fruit. And again, I haven't smelled Perfectly Pomegranate in a long while, but from what I remember of the scent, if I had to put this next to Perfectly Pomegranate, I'd actually go with pink poinsettia. Poinsettia. I don't even know how to say the word, but it's kind of fun to say, right? Just let it roll off the tongue, however it does. I kind of like that. I like the vibrancy of the fruit scent. I almost think I don't get any kind of floral from it, and I know people have said that poinsettias don't have a scent. I actually never put my nose up to one to notice that they didn't have a scent, but I'll take your word for it. I just never paid attention. And I'd almost think then it would have been nice if they had put I don't get a floral in there, and I'm guessing there isn't one. I truly only get like the pomegranate and like a raspberry. But it would have been nice if they had put like maybe a slight white floral or something in there just to give it the illusion of the poinsettia. I don't know. Because I get no floral from it. So I think it would have been nice to put maybe a little floral in there. But I do like the scent. I really do. I think it smells really good, and I'm hoping that it does really well on warming. That seems like the kind that even though the flowers aren't around all year long, I would definitely warm that all year round. Probably more so in the spring and summer than I would now in the fall, winter. So, but I'm going to enjoy warming it and giving it a try. And then the other one I did pick up two also of is spiced eggnog. I do like the flavor of eggnog, so I thought, okay, let's give this one a try. It might do really well, and if it's strong enough, it would be, I know it's not really a bakery, but anything that's kind of food oriented, except for like fruity, I tend to think bakery anyways. So this would be like my version of a bakery, and if it's kind of strong, which on the top, it's very, very light. But I do remember telling my husband yesterday, I was like, all right, well, push it out of the clamshell and smell it. And maybe it was the other one that we did that to, because that one's not moving. Yeah, there we go. And whoo, yeah. And there is the eggnog smell. And eggnog has such a distinct smell to it. And, you think egg, but no, I would not say it smells like an egg, right? But what is it? I guess it's the spice that you use to make eggnog, all the different little spices. I've never actually made fresh eggnog, and I've heard that homemade fresh eggnog is like, wow. I'd like to try it. I don't know anybody that makes it, so that does smell like eggnog. Wow. I think of warming this at the same time as warming some decadent dessert kind of scent, in a different warmer, like maybe because I have an actual warmer in the kitchen, and then I have that dish that I keep on my stove that I use on the warming zone. I think it would be fun to put maybe this in the in one of them, right? Maybe the dish on the warming zone, and then put some kind of more actual bakery, cakey kind of thing on the actual warmer, and having the two going at the same time. It'll smell like we have all kinds of festivities going on and we're doing nothing. Because that seems like a lot of work to make eggnog. That smells really good. I'm glad I got two of those. I think spiced eggnog smells really, really good. I hope it does on warming. I hope I still like it. Now thinking about it, graham cracker crunch. It's a little peanut butter with some eggnog. Peanut butter with what? Peanut butter with what? Or the cinnamon buttercream. Oh. And that pumpkin chai. I just had lunch, but you'd think I hadn't. I'm like thinking of all these different dessert things. Maybe that's why I didn't have dessert. Ow. Trying to get this bar out of the clamshell. My goodness, it is like stuck. Okay, so this is the cinnamon buttercream. Trying to do this at the same time. I think that just adds a little more cinnamon to the eggnog. Maybe the peanut butter one would do better. I know I have a vendor one that's kind of it's got a special name, kind of like a coffee cake or something, and that seems like it would go really well with eggnog. Ooh, kind of like the peanut butter one. I still think I would need like sugar cookie or like a cakey kind of scent to go in there. But I kind of like the peanut butter alongside of it. It's not bad. All right. You know I'm going to have fun and I'm going to play with it. So, all right. That's the bricks that I got. Let's see, I'm at 20 minutes. I think I'm going to stop it here so that I don't have a super long video, and then I'll just do the other videos separately. So that was what I picked up in the special club order so that I could get the brick scents in bar form so that I could test them myself to see whether or not I think it's brick worthy for me. Like at this point, if I were to tell you which ones I thought I would get a brick of, it would probably be the two that I got 2 bars of, and that's spiced eggnog and pink poinsettia. I'm saying it like I'm Italian or something. I don't know, that sweet orange pomander, I really think I'm gonna like it. It's just so heavy on the cinnamon. I think if it was just a little bit lighter. Now I want to smell it next to the eggnog. You know me, I love to play. I think it would totally take over on that eggnog. But I just think it needs something to tone down the spice, which, you know, truly the orange pomander idea is to have a heavy clove scent coming from the orange and a little bit of orange, but I don't know, maybe on warm it'll work. We'll see. Anyways, that's the haul that I did, and I'm going to stop here so that I can do the other one. So I will see you in just a couple of minutes, but until then, enjoy your scents, enjoy your day, and enjoy your journey, and happy Halloween. Talk to you in a minute. Bye.